Rabies is a viral disease that affects the central nervous system, causing inflammation in the brain and eventually leading to death. It is transmitted through the saliva of infected animals, most commonly through bites. This disease is so terrifying because once symptoms start to show, it is almost always fatal, making it one of the deadliest diseases in the world. In this video, we will explore the reasons why rabies is the scariest disease ever. Firstly, the symptoms of rabies are terrifying. At first, they may seem like flu-like symptoms such as fever, headache, and muscle weakness. However, as the virus progresses, it attacks the nervous system, leading to symptoms such as anxiety, confusion, hallucinations, and even paralysis. One of the most infamous symptoms of rabies is hydrophobia, where the patient experiences intense fear and spasms at the sight or sound of water, making it impossible for them to drink. The progression of the disease is slow, and it can take weeks or even months before symptoms appear. But once they do, it is often too late to save the infected person's life. Secondly, rabies is a global problem. Although the disease has been eliminated in many developed countries, it is still a significant issue in developing countries, where access to healthcare and vaccines is limited. In fact, rabies kills an estimated 59,000 people annually, with 95% of these deaths occurring in Africa and Asia. Many people in these areas are unaware of the dangers of rabies, and they may not seek medical attention until it is too late. Thirdly, rabies is incredibly difficult to treat. Once symptoms appear, there is no known cure for the disease. The only way to prevent the virus from spreading further is to administer a vaccine immediately after exposure. However, this vaccine is not always accessible in developing countries, where most of the deaths from rabies occur. Additionally, the vaccine is costly, and the full course of treatment can be expensive. Even with the vaccine, the patient's chances of survival are slim. Fourthly, rabies is a zoonotic disease, which means it can be transmitted between animals and humans. A wide variety of animals can carry the virus, including domestic pets, wildlife, and even some livestock. Dogs, cats, bats, and raccoons are among the most common carriers of the virus, although other animals such as skunks, foxes, and coyotes can also transmit the disease. When an infected animal bites or scratches a human, the virus can be transmitted through the animal's saliva. Once the virus enters the body, it travels to the nervous system and begins to attack the brain. If left untreated, rabies is almost always fatal. This is why it is essential to seek medical attention immediately after being bitten or scratched by an animal, particularly if the animal was acting strange or exhibiting abnormal behavior. One of the most significant challenges in controlling the spread of rabies is the large number of potential carriers. In developing countries, stray dogs are often the most significant carriers of the virus. These dogs are not vaccinated and are frequently in contact with other animals, increasing the risk of transmission. It is estimated that over 99% of human deaths from rabies occur in developing countries, where access to vaccines and medical care is limited. In addition to the risk of transmission from animals to humans, rabies can also spread between animals. If an infected animal is not treated, it can continue to spread the virus to other animals, leading to an outbreak. This can be particularly problematic in wildlife populations, where it is more difficult to detect and control the spread of the disease. To control the spread of rabies, vaccination programs for domestic pets and livestock are critical. In many developed countries, such as the United States, mandatory vaccination laws have significantly reduced the number of cases of rabies. Additionally, educating the public about the dangers of the disease and how to prevent transmission can also help to reduce the spread of the virus. Lastly, the fear of rabies has been deeply ingrained in human culture. For centuries, the disease has been associated with horror and death, with countless books, movies, and television shows using it as a plot device. This has only added to the fear and panic surrounding the disease, and many people are afraid of even coming into contact with animals that may carry the virus. In conclusion, rabies is the scariest disease ever due to its terrifying symptoms, global impact, lack of a cure, potential for animal transmission, and the cultural fears surrounding it. To protect ourselves and our loved ones from this deadly disease, it is crucial to take preventive measures such as avoiding contact with animals that may carry the virus, vaccinating our pets, and seeking medical attention immediately after a potential exposure. We hope that this video has raised awareness about the dangers of rabies and encouraged you to take action to prevent its spread. Don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Lifestyle Tips for more informative videos like this one.